Since I was a teenager, I've dreamed of a vacation centered around a book and movie series I adore. I'm a huge fan and have meticulously planned a trip to visit filming locations, even staying at some of them. My itinerary is tightly scheduled, down to the minute, because this trip is a lifelong dream. Growing up in a challenging home environment, this series was my refuge, and now, with my own income, I'm determined to make this vision a reality without compromising a single detail. My partner, who's supportive and wonderful, wants to join me and is happy to cover his own expenses for anything extra he'd like to do. I love him and would be okay with him coming, but he's not a fan of the series. He finds it uninteresting and wants to add detours to places like national parks or other attractions. However, these additions would disrupt my carefully planned schedule, which is non-negotiable. I've told him that if he comes, he'd need to pursue his own activities separately, as I'm sticking to my itinerary exactly. Missing even one moment would leave me with regrets. He's frustrated, feeling that this setup defeats the purpose of joining me. He wants us to share the experience and is concerned about me traveling alone, citing practical issues like a car breakdown or other unexpected problems that could leave me stressed. I appreciate his concern. My anxiety can be a challenge, and his wish to support me is touching. He's also worried about the time zone difference if we're apart, which could complicate communication if something goes wrong. He feels I'm being too rigid and not considering the bigger picture of our relationship. I explained that it's like if he planned a dream trip to visit locations tied to a franchise he loves, and I tried to add unrelated activities that clashed with his plans. I suggested he could either follow my itinerary, do his own thing during the trip, or stay home. Honestly, I've admitted I'd prefer to go alone. This trip is deeply personal, and I want to experience it fully immersed, as if I'm sharing it with someone who loves it as much as I do, myself. Now he's upset, feeling like I'm prioritizing the trip over our time together and not valuing his support.